Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well. So the Liberty Beauty Drop box has arrived. Sit behind me. Celebrating the 150th anniversary. Now I'm going to have a look at it. We're going to unbox it. So it says, because there's a booklet inside, it says the Beauty Drop Box, driven by our shared love of beauty. The Beauty Drop Box is your new community, a members only club where you can access exclusive recommendations, receive expert tips and hacks straight to your inbox. A place to discover your new favorite things. We can't wait to hear what you think. Share your favorites with us at Liberty London, at Liberty Beauty Team, hashtag the beauty drop, hashtag Liberty Beauty. And it says Wild Source Mini Cleansing Melt, Augustina Bader, the Retinol Serum, Liberty 1975 Eau de Parfum, and a small wash bag by the printers Maxon, the 100th anniversary collection. Right, so let's have a look, shall we? This is it. It arrived via Yodel within the last hour, so it's fairly new. So let's get everything out so we can see what is what. Right. So let's get everything out. Okay. Right. So that's what it looks like inside. It's the normal Liberty print. This is to celebrate the 150th anniversary, as I say. So I'll just put that to one side. Okay. So what does it say about the sponge bag? So Liberty small wash bag in Liberty print Maxon to mark the 150th anniversary collection. So this is the print it's referring to, Maxon. It's actually reminiscent of a frozen shot in time. Do you remember the kaleidoscopes? Well, people of a certain age, i.e., if you're over 50, like I am, you remember you probably get it for Christmas, I suppose. The kaleidoscope, and it looks a little bit like that sort of pattern. But anyway, it's called Maxon. So I suppose it's quite cute, isn't it? That's the colour inside. Zip fastening. It's not reversible. It's not reversible, but it's quite cute. There's modern day sponge bags. Some of them are reversible, aren't they? But this one isn't. But it's quite cute for a sponge bag. It's quite small as well. Right, so that's the sponge bag. The next thing we have is Wild Source Mini Cleansing Melt. Right, that's this one. So, Wild Source Mini Cleansing Melt. Let's have a quick look. So inside it's a tab. So you pull that off. Let's see what it says about it before we go any further, shall we? So it's a mini cleansing melt. Let's just see what it says about it. In a nutshell, introducing a new approach to skincare that focuses on the ritual. The luxurious cleanser is driven by the power of skin nourishing ingredients and meditation combined. A sensorial addition. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. So, skin nourishing ingredients and meditation combined. A sensorial addition to your daily skin care regime, crafted to provide a gentle yet effective cleansing experience by dissolving makeup, sun protection factor, and daily impurities. This nourishing balm to milk formula is suitable for even the most sensitive skin. So, if, for example, I wanted to try it, um, I could, because I have sensitive skin. I use Nivea, but I imagine um, that would be fine for me as well. I'm assuming it's unisex, because it doesn't actually smell of anything, uh, which is good because you can use it for layering. This nourishing balm to balm formula is suitable for even the most sensitive skin, thanks to a nurturing blend of hydrating moringa oil. We're all familiar with moringa oil, of course. Safflower oil and barrier strengthening ceramides, or keramides, I think it's pronounced. My wife told me off the other day for mispronunciation. It's keramides. Skin is left feeling renewed and irresistibly soft. The tip: begin by taking a small amount of balm and hang on. Why don't we just do that very thing? So let's follow the tip, shall we? This is a 20 mil, by the way. It says so there. You can see a 20 mil. Right. So let's follow the instructions and give it a try. Why not? So, tip: it says begin by taking a small amount of balm and take a moment to connect as you warm the texture between your fingertips. Right. So, small amount of balm. So, warm the texture between your fingertips before adding water to create a hydrating milk. Complete the ritual by rinsing to reveal soft, clean, and nourished skin. Right. Well, I'm not in the bathroom, so I'll just. Actually, that's not too bad. Right. So, where are we going to put it? We'll try it on my face. Just see what it feels like. Oh, it's smooth. I have recently had a shave, and used my own routine, which is Nivea. But no harm in trying this. And then you would rinse it. It says here, hydrating. Complete your ritual by rinsing to reveal soft, clean, and nourished skin. Right, so I'll rinse that a bit later. Or if you give me one moment, I'll pop into the bathroom and do it now. So let me just do that very thing. So I'll just put you on pause for a moment. I'll be right back after I've rinsed it off. I've put it on, so I'll just rinse it off and I'll tell you what it feels like. Okay, we're back. I couldn't take you with me into the bathroom because it's too awkward. But I've just literally rinsed it off just now. Yeah, and it's nice and smooth. I have to say, it's very smooth. Skin's very clear. I like it. Not bad for a 57-year-old. Well, 58 this year. Yeah, I'll give that a big thumbs up. That's nice. So that was the first one, the wild sauce And I must confess, I have a wild sauce in me as well. But we won't go too far into that. Yeah. Right. To continue, what do we have next? We have Augustinus Bader, which we're all familiar with. I certainly am. The retinal serum. Right. So I know that AB as Augustina Bader, and I know this is a retinal serum because I've seen it before. Let's see, this is a 7 ml. It's quite a small one. So it's Augustina Bader retinal serum. Oh, my wife's home. Bear with me one moment. My wife's just arrived home. I won't keep you a moment. That was the doorbell. Excuse me just one sec. Hello. Yeah, my wife's just got home from work. So sorry, slight interruption there. I'm back. Where were we? Right, Augustina Bader. That's where we were. The eye serum. Right, so we've seen Augustinus Bader before. The retinal eye serum, which we know what this is. It's with TFB. There it is. Right. So, what does it say about the eye serum? Let's see. The retinal serum, should I say? In a nutshell, clinically proven to reduce the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and enlarged pores, which we know about. That's a good thing. The retinal serum from innovative skin care brand Augustinus Bader harnesses over 30 years of groundbreaking research, which is good. This science-backed formula leverages, whichever way you want to pronounce it, pure retinol alongside a blend of amino acids, high-grade vitamins, and synthesized molecules to optimize the body's natural capacity for self-repair, visibly smoothing and banishing signs of aging. I love the way they say that. You can't stop the aging process. I'm sorry, but that's anyway. That's another argument. You can't stop it. I said so in my cryo mask video. You can delay it, but you can't stop it. And anyway, resulting in a refined and more youthful appearance. Okay, protect your skin against breakouts and environmental aggressors with this transformative age-defying serum. Age-defying serum. Yeah. So yeah, now it's environmental aggressors, which we all know what environmental aggressors are, don't we, class? Right. So what we do, we unscrew the top like so. Now, just in case you're not familiar with it, I am, because I do a lot of these, and I deal with Augustinus Bader and others et al. Inside there, if you look, you've got a puncher. It's an object that punches the end of this. So what we do is we go, there we are, and that, like so. So what we do is we put a little bit out on here, like that, and what we do is I'll show you. I'll do it via the tip anyway, because it gives you the tip. So here we are. It says formulated with all skin types. This serum is particularly effective when used on aging, oily, and blemish-prone skin. Gently massage over the face, neck, and décolleté. In case you're not familiar with what the décolleté is, that's this area here, the breast area where the cleavage is. That's the area that on most people you get lines and other blemishes there, because eventually, as we age, unfortunately, everything goes that way. And you can keep yourself in reasonable shape, like I do, but eventually, when you get to a certain age, maybe in your 80s or 90s, the skin starts to deteriorate naturally. It's called aging. It happens. You can't do anything to stop it. You can delay it. That's about the best you can do. So gently massage over the face, neck, and décolleté after cleansing and prepping skin. Spot the deliberate mistake. I have it. Well, but the thing is, because I've had a shave, I've had a wash, I've had a shave, so my skin has already been prepped. So I'm going to just demonstrate how it goes on. So you can put it on around the eyes like this. I'll just do it for the eyes, but you can do it for the neck area as well. But I'll just do it around the eyes because that's what you can do. I happen to like my character lines as they are. A lot of people do. A lot of people are paranoid about them, but there's no need to be. I actually like, especially with mature women. I like how they look. I do. I love it. I really do. For me, it's part of the natural beauty of a person's skin. It looks nice to me. It really does. I find it attractive. I really do. It's lovely, especially with women. And it's nice. It's part of us. Don't destroy what you've got. Don't, especially not with plastic surgery. So I'll apply this to the face like this. This is what you do. The serum, apply it to the face and the neck area like this. Obviously, you do it over a period of time, gradually, but that's the general idea. That's what you do, and it goes on very nicely. And Augustinus Bader is superb, I must say, at that. So we'll put that back in the box. Yeah, Augustinus Bader eye serum. I don't retinol serum. I don't have a problem with it with the aging process. It's part of you. It's part of the character. I don't have a problem with it. Okay, so what do we have next? So now we have this is again by obviously Liberty, 1875 Eau de Parfum. In a nutshell, crafted in collaboration with master perfumer Clement Gavari, this intoxicating and unorthodox floral scent from the Liberty fragrance collection is a celebration of the brand's 150-year anniversary, extending an invitation to experience the wondrous world of liberty in a fresh way. The evocative blend conjures images of a wood-paneled room where curls of rich tobacco smoke, feelings of joy, and displays of opulence with the last century and a half echo throughout, creating an irresistible tension. Heady tuberose, jasmine, and liang liang rest in the comforting embrace of vanilla, heated up by the warm earthiness of coumarin, and tobacco. Lovely, lovely. Couldn't have said it better myself. The tip: use a spray top vial to spritz this intoxicating floral scent as desired to pulse points behind the ear, at the base of the neck. So there. Pulse point is where the blood flows through, i.e., pulse point. It's where you can feel the blood flowing through. 1, 2, 3. On the wrist. So a lot of people don't know where the pulse point on the wrist is, and for those of you who are first aiders, you will know it's here, just there. So I'm old school. So when you take a pulse, 2 fingers on there, and you can feel your own pulse, which I can now. And that's your pulse point right there. 2 fingers right there. If you're a first aider, you'll know what I'm talking about. So it's and also inside your elbow and behind your knee. So inside your elbow will be here, which is the other pulse point, and you can feel it right there, and behind the knee, which is obviously behind the knee. You can't go wrong. So that isn't it. That is. They're sometimes crafted like this. They put right. Just make sure I've got the right one. Yeah. So this is the one, and it's in a form sample right here, and I'll read you about a little bit about it. So it's a sample. So it says, created in collaboration with the Royal Academy Schools, Liberty 1875 evokes a wood panelled room infused with a century and a half of subtle laughter and rich tobacco smoke, dressed up for the evening with abundant Indian tuberose flowers that create an irresistible tension. Dun, dun, dun. Right, so obviously this will feature in a scent wall, as I always do, with new scents. So let's have a go. It's in the form of a tester, obviously. So it's a tiny weeny tester. So we'll do it on the wrist, because the wrist is the easiest place to do it. Yeah. Let's put it back in here. Wow, I can smell that already. It's actually really nice. Right, let's put that back up there. So we'll do as women do. We'll rub it together like so. Wow, it's a really nice scent. Really nice. I see what they mean about the tobacco smoke, and the opulence of the last century. That's a really nice scent, that, really nice. I don't often say that about tobacco smoke, but there's a certain something about it with tobacco. Anyway, that's the one, and I highly recommend that. So, if you want maybe an idea for um, for a present for somebody, I highly recommend that. Yeah, it's really nice. It's very woody. It is, and yeah, it's really really nice. I'd recommend that. Okay. So which one have we still not had a look at? Is it on the back? Hey, it it is. It's on the back. Right, there appears to be one missing. I'm just going to double check. Okay, let's make sure it hasn't slipped down anywhere. Is it on the bottom? Right. Yeah, I think we have. I'll come back to that in a moment. It appears we have one missing. Right. So this last, well, this second to last is by Fugazi, who we're familiar with. Purple Eau de Parfum, in a nutshell, celebrate the 150th anniversary of Liberty with this exclusive skin scent from Fugazi. There it is. So how many mils is this one? Right, is it a full size? I think it might be a full. Is it a full size? Oh, okay, right. So it looks a bit like that. We had these in the spring version of this back in April, I believe. Yeah, this is more or less. It's more or less full size. It's a tester, but it's more or less full size tester. About 150 mil, I wager. Right, so I'll read you a bit about it anyway. So, in a nutshell, celebrate the 150th anniversary of Liberty with this exclusive skin scent from Fugazi, combining modern perfumery with a sense of heritage inspired by Liberty's history. This special edition fragrance offers a purely molecular experience, a captivating blend that adapts to the skin's chemistry and settles in its own unique way, opening a hint of viridium, also known as violet. Where have we heard that before? Violet, that rings a bell. That was from the spring collection, I believe. It's in one of my other videos, denoting the authentic purple, synonymous, beg your pardon, with liberty. It develops with the lingering warmth of amber notes, including amber tonic and amber myrrh, further enhancing the skin scent. A triumphant fusion of innovation and tradition, this complementary blend lingers on the skin, delivering elegant reminders throughout the day. Now, the tip: designed with longevity in mind, apply the perfume on areas with greater blood circulation, such as wrists and the back of the neck, to increase its power, and combine with cooler areas, including the forearms and lap. So there we go. So this again will feature in a scent wall. So let's just have a go with this and see if it's familiar. I'll do it on the other wrist. So we'll spray it on the other wrist. We'll just give it a bit of a wipe. Yeah. So it's like a heavier version of the the Fugazi from the spring collection, if you will. Yeah, it's very nice. It is floral, but it's nice as well. I'm not a huge fan of floral per se, but I'll I'll accept it. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice fragrance. I'd recommend it myself. I'm not a huge. I mean, not all of Liberty's perfumes are great. That's the honest answer. Some of them are, But my favourite Liberty perfume, probably for women, still is Faces of Francis. It still transports you to that volcanic island in the middle of the Mediterranean. Can't get away from that. Anyhow, this is exclusively for Liberty. This is nice. It's very nice. I'd recommend it. One last thing before I go. You can scan the QR code to discover more. So I'll put that up to the screen. So if you try and scan that, if you can, and that will take you where you need to be. You discover more. And there you have it. That was the beauty drop for Liberty to celebrate its 150th anniversary. Now, one thing is actually missing from it. The thing that's missing is, what was it that was missing? Yeah, we're missing a Sisley Paris velvet sleeping mask, which should be in it. I'm not going to just. Well, I'll describe it to you, but it should be here. It appears. I've double checked it. It appears to be missing. Yeah, it's definitely not here. So what we will do is we'll get in touch with customer services about that at Liberty, just to tell them that that's missing. So when you get your box, check it just to make sure that the mask is there. If it's not, get in touch with customer services, and they'll either send you one out or give you an alternative solution. Okay, I'll read you what it says anyway. So it's Sisley Paris. In a nutshell, wrap skin in a deeply soothing and restorative veil of Sisley Paris velvet sleeping mask with saffron flowers, a potent formulation that helps dry, hydrated skin regain its strength overnight. Coveted by those in the know for its near miraculous powers, it works to optimize the skin's nocturnal restoration state thanks to a blend of effective plant-based active ingredients, including saffron flower extract, thyme honey, shea butter, and macadamia oil. A savior for skin in need of nourishment, this versatile formula can be used weekly as an overnight treatment or as an SOS face mask for powerful and immediate results. So there you have it. The tip: once or twice a week, apply a thin layer to the face and neck and leave overnight in place of your usual nightly skin care. For immediate relief and comfort, apply a thick layer to the face and neck, leave on for 10 minutes, then massage in the excess. There we are. And you can discover more at libertylondon.com. So there you have it. That's the only thing that's missing, the Sisley Paris velvet sleeping mask. Everything else is there. So that's it for the beauty drop for Liberty. So I'd recommend those two perfumes, by the way. So pop out and if you can get it. So that's that one. I'd recommend that, and the Fugazi. I'd recommend that as well. So if you can pop out and get those, there's might be some nice Christmas presents there, or maybe a birthday present or an anniversary present. Whatever you decide, it'll be lovely. So there you go. So from Liberty's The Beauty Drop and me, my name's Richard. I've been your host. Hope you enjoyed this presentation of the beauty drop. Don't forget, there is a scent wall coming up. I'm organizing it after this video, so look out for that either tomorrow or the next day. In the meantime, have a magical time. Be nice to everybody you meet if you can. Kindness always repays kindness. I found proof of that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.